back to my channel, guys. Yes, I am in bed with my moms.
Yay!
All of us.
The bitches.
Yes.
Speak for yourself. I'm nice.
So we have a new, really exciting, fun project together. It's called Pillow Talk on Patreon. And this is a special for you. You're getting this episode for free, but there's 9 more episodes. So the link will be down below. Join us so you can watch all the tea, listen to us talk, and have some fun.
Yeah, have some fun. We're going to have a little shot in a minute. Yep.
Jill brought these, not even me.
Wait, what is this?
Fireball.
Wait, hold it back here so you can read it.
Melissa probably never saw that before.
I never saw that, but I'm going to do it.
So you guys are bored.
I had a hard time watching it.
Yeah.
It
Like
was
my
really
mind
boring.
just kept wandering off. Like, I don't know. It couldn't keep my attention.
Okay, we'll get into that in a second. But before we do that, let's do something fun for each other. You ready?
Yep.
Because I brought sleepover games.
Oh, I love it.
I brought sleepover games. Okay,
We love
so
sleepover
let me
games.
put on my old lady glove. Jill,
You hate
hold
me.
on. I need the
Bring
floor.
it.
No, I owe Jill about 10 years of apologies for
Yes.
calling you old because I can't see shit anymore.
I know, I love it
Boy,
when...
the shoe is on the
That's
the
right.
other
Well,
foot.
We went to lunch, and when Christy
Everybody-
brought out her reading glasses, I was like, hallelujah, because she always bragged about how she's like
young.
9 years younger than me, and I'm like,
Yeah, no,
Girl.
I can't see anything. So here I am.
Okay.
It's
all good. And
I've
guess
been
what?
humbled.
That's right.
I've been humbled.
I won't rip on you for it.
Well, you're a better person than me.
Well, maybe. Let me see.
Let me see.
Yeah. I'm kidding. You look cute.
I look
I think we look cute in reading
Librarian.
glasses. I am so
Okay.
racy.
Okay, so we're gonna play a game. The first game we're gonna play is
minute.
who's most likely. So I have a list of questions here,
Oh.
and
I think.
if Melissa, you reach right behind, we have little people. It's us. We have Kelly. We have
Oh, I'm
Jill.
orange. I was like,
Okay, so here's 4.
And me.
No, here's yours. He's
not. Yes, he is.
Okay, so we're all gonna ask the questions, and then whoever you think is most likely, secretly you're gonna put that person, and you're gonna hold that person
Okay,
up.
let's hold up our own so everybody
Okay.
knows who belongs to whom. Just in case.
Okay.
You don't think anybody's going to know who we are?
This is
Here's
me.
me.
Okay,
Here's me in the way.
okay,
Okay, ready? I'm
All right.
excited for these.
okay.
Okay.
So, let's see. All right, number 1. Who's most likely to jump out of an airplane?
Oh. Oh, I don't.
Okay. You guys ready?
Uh-huh.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, reveal. Who is it? Me! Me!
Did
you say?
everybody say
Jill. I almost said Jill.
Oh,
I don't
no.
think any of us, honestly.
Wow.
I've had the opportunity with
Yeah.
Brooke and her boyfriend, and I couldn't do it. I'm like,
Oh, yeah, no.
Not.
I don't ride
I
a
don't-
roller coaster because I'm
Me
afraid
neither.
of heights.
yeah, like I pee my pants all the time. I said to Brooke, I
yeah.
would be shitting myself. I'm like,
Yeah, I don't think any
Kelly,
of us.
you're on my bed. None of that.
why am I jumping, Jill?
Oh, yeah, no. I
No.
can't. Oh, I love that you think I'm adventurous. The answer to that is a no.
Yeah.
That's a
A
hard, no
hard
for
pass.
me.
Hard pass for all of us.
Okay, I don't want to keep saying the numbers. Who's most likely to get lost on a road trip and refuse to ask for directions?
Oh.
Okay.
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Go.
Oh, see? Remember in New York when I got stuck with Abby and I wouldn't ask for directions? Okay, Jill it is.
I was always Jill's GPS, and
Yeah.
she was the driver.
Yeah,
Okay.
she was my co-pilot.
And we were good at it.
Oh, well, this one's good. Okay. Who's most likely to accidentally text the wrong group chat something embarrassing?
Oh, we know
We
that.
know that. That's easy. We all know that.
I think it was me.
Really?
Kelly.
Oh, I'm the one that does everything
got-
wrong with texting. Anything that has to do with social media or anything.
I did it
Caught
once too.
I
so
did it
I.
once.
I think Jill.
I did it.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay,
Jill.
good.
That's so funny.
Now, who's most likely to screenshot an Instagram picture?
I'll be quiet.
Okay.
And it has to be a little blurry.
Blurry. Oh,
and
yeah.
you have to see like numbers or letters underneath.
Or a watermark.
Sort of comment.
Be
Yes.
quiet.
Okay.
Okay.
Come on, I want to win
Oh,
one of these.
Who's most likely to have a wardrobe malfunction? Like a
Oh.
nip slip. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I'm the only one.
I said Melissa.
Jill, I'm like with you with your get-ups you have on. I was
not
sure that you would have a mishap.
This is a little tight, so I had to unbutton it.
Let me help you. Well, Jill wants to.
You're
No,
great.
I won't.
What's
Don't.
happening?
It just no.
You guys don't want to see mine. I got marker marks.
That was
Look,
it.
She's
needed to
she's
be
tatted.
done.
Okay.
I got them all over.
All right.
Oh, she's tatted.
Oh, look, a
I didn't
cameo.
want it to be cold, or I didn't want it to
Yeah, just
go
leave
bad,
it there,
so-
honey.
Thank you, lovey.
You're so sweet. Thank you.
It's a Kendall cameo.
She's like, yeah, I'm out.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thanks,
this is
lovey.
a good one. Who's most likely to join a cult?
Ow! Someone just like stabbed me. Not me. I don't know.
This is.
I
Oh, yes, you would.
would never. She forgets.
She would be like, listen, he's a powerful leader. Everyone drink the Kool-Aid.
I would never.
Because she's just so nice.
Oh, wow.
She'd be like,
All right.
You said Melissa?
I
She
did.
said-
Oh, okay.
I haven't been voted for anything. I am a good girl.
No, you're not.
No,
Who's
I am.
most likely to get caught skinny dipping?
Oh,
that's
we
so
all know
easy.
that one.
I do it in my backyard.
Did we all say Melissa?
Yay!
Yay for me! I win.
Okay,
Winner,
who's
winner.
most likely to get an embarrassing tattoo?
Oh,
Oh, I think that butterfly peeing on your butt is pretty embarrassing, Jill.
You have a butterfly peeing on your butt?
It looks
not
like
peeing.
it looks like it's peeing.
I got that with her. Well, the stars.
When have you seen my butt?
You should.
Exactly. Exactly.
I
showed
think
me
we've
your
all
butt
seen
in the
each other's.
DMs.
I have not seen Jill's butt. Sorry.
I'll show you. It's cute. It's
No, thanks.
It's
I'll
they're
show you, she
stars.
It looks
Hey.
like pee.
I just got 3 tats.
Yes, you did.
Okay, I don't think you're supposed to call them tats. They're dots.
She calls them. She said
they're
I'm
my
tatted up.
tattoos. I'm
She's
tatted.
tatted.
I did.
Let me
I got
see
3
one.
of them.
For her radiation.
Right there. One of them's a fleck.
That's a freckle.
No, that's my tattoo.
Oh,
She's
okay.
tatted.
I got 3 of them.
All right, Kelly's tatted.
See, I am loud.
Does everybody have a tattoo?
That's all I got.
I have several.
I don't. No.
I don't think.
I have several.
Hold her down. We'll get
I
her.
No,
have a
I don't want
freckle.
one. I don't want a tattoo. No.
I love them.
Okay. Oh, here. Who's most likely to trip in a pothole at the dance studio?
All of us.
Yeah.
What did you say? Me. I said me.
I think all of us, but
All of
hard
us.
because I've seen her fall
And
many
blow
times.
them out. Yeah.
Yeah. In those shoes.
Yes.
Oh,
Wearing
okay.
my good jeans.
Who's most likely to eat something off the ground?
Oh,
I'm so glad that I get all the good ones.
I'm being honest without cheating. I was.
Yeah.
Me, but Kelly.
What did you say?
Kelly.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
5-second
Are
roll.
you known for that?
I don't know. I
No,
eat
I would
anything.
probably eat something off the ground.
me too. And I have, especially when we were on dance moms because they didn't give us much.
Right. No way. This is a great one. Who's most likely to get arrested for peeing in public?
Oh,
Well,
I've done it.
I'm gonna keep me up.
Yep, it's Kelly.
Yeah, I think it's me or Kel, but I'll put Kelly.
Kelly. I remember the time we were in the van with Abby and you jumped out and ran and peed in the parking lot and she was trying to film you.
Blackmail.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Oh God. Who's most likely to lock themselves out of the house?
1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's interesting.
Who did
What did
I
I
you
say?
said me. You
Who'd
said
you
me.
say?
They said Jill.
Ah,
I
Okay.
just break a window.
Okay. Who's most likely to be a dirty talker?
Oh, easy.
who's that?
I'm kidding.
I was gonna
That's
say.
a joke. You know, I think it's secretly this one. We know it's you, but I think Jill secretly is down and dirty. She says things to Erno.
You have no idea.
I think it might have been Holly.
I do too.
I think Holly.
Wait.
Holly had a
he's-
pole that used to come out of
Yes.
her ceiling.
Oh, yes.
I'm convinced of it.
What did you guys say was a dirty
Melissa.
Oh, Melissa. It's obviously Melissa, but I was just trying to be funny.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Melissa's filthy. Some of the things she says, I'm like, I don't know what that means. Remember the time that you knew how everything worked at the sex store?
Yes.
She
took
was
you guys
training
there.
them how to use it.
Yeah.
Aren't you in the trunk?
Yeah, Jill was in the trunk.
Yeah.
It wasn't the trunk.
Why was
It was like the hatchback.
It was a hatchback. We were at the Steeler game. You were in the trunk.
Why
We
didn't
were-
I get a seat? 8.
Why
Because we didn't have enough.
offered.
You said I'll get in the
Okay, you
hatchback.
two are killing me.
Sorry.
We're
It's
old.
All right. Who is most likely to know their daughter solo?
Oh gosh.
1, 2, 3.
Who'd you put down?
you. Could you not?
Who'd you guys say?
you
Oh
know
yeah.
your daughter
I
solo?
just
didn't think
Did you
you,
guys
like-
want me to do Ma? He's making eyes at
What'd
me
you
because
do?
I can.
Yeah.
I can do the whole
I
thing.
think we all. I was gonna do all.
Yeah,
but
we kind of can.
Took me out.
Well, I didn't think you.
You know,
I hate
you
to
know,
say,
bigger isn't better,
Oh,
and
hell
you
yeah.
know inchworm.
Yes.
You
So
know
do I.
inchworm.
Because I love
Wait,
that.
redo that one again.
Who's most likely to know their daughter solo? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All of that.
Probably really all of
Yeah.
us, honestly.
But
Oh,
again,
for sure.
if you guys wanted me to do Ma, I can do it. For sure.
Go ahead.
All right. You know what else I could do? I can't even eat my carrots. I'm so upset, you see. I'm sure I lost them dancing at the bunny jamboree when they were 2.
Is that what the song was?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so fun.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
I know
I
it.
don't even remember it.
Yep.
I can do my split
I'm so
though.
blue.
She
and
can.
I'm so
I can do my
sad.
split.
Wow,
Memorize-
that's impressive.
Can.
Go ahead right now.
Oh no. I might split my jammies.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. And then she'll pee.
All right. Oh, this is a good one. Who's
mouse,
most likely to help bury a body?
Oh. I don't know. I think this one.
What'd you say?
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
We all said Melissa?
Yeah.
Where are they buried?
You said Christy.
I would bury a
Where
body.
are the bodies buried, Melissa?
I would love
This one would tell immediately.
Yes.
She'd be like, it's in the backyard.
Why do you
It's
say
in the
that?
backyard.
That's so
Yeah,
funny.
it's like telltale. Yeah.
Don't say anything.
But
What's that Edgar Allan Poe TikTok?
Oh, telltale heart.
Telltale Heart.
Yeah. Yep. You are the
knocking.
telltale heart.
Yeah.
Evermore.
Okay, it's under the oak tree.
Yeah. Okay. Who's most likely to use their boobs to get out of trouble?
oh, I've done it all the time, and I actually told
Now-
Kenzie. Just saying.
Well, I'm gonna give myself an honorable mention because I paid a lot for.
That's what I was just gonna say. But now that Christy has some, she could use. She might use them.
Because like back in the
I don't
80s.
use mine as a weapon though. She does.
Well, I did when I got stopped by.
husband that way.
Wait, I just gotta say, I had smaller boobs when I was younger, but it was easy to get out of tickets when we were in the 80s and 90s. You
Well,
can't
yeah.
do that anymore.
Yes, you can.
Oh, well,
Oh
As
my.
Booby over here.
Sorry, I'm just saying. Okay. Who's most likely to spill a big secret they promised to keep?
oh, that's easy.
I know what you guys are going to say, but I never told any of your secrets.
I think you might have.
All right.
love you, Julie.
Oh,
Look how pretty you are.
okay. Here. This is a good one. Who's most likely to butt dial Abby?
Oh gosh.
Ew, I don't even have her on my phone.
I had to take her off of my phone because
Yeah.
I always butt out
Did
her.
we all say ourselves?
Yeah.
Oh, you said Kelly.
Oh my God. That's hysterical.
Yeah.
That is hysterical. Probably because we all did it
Yeah.
at one point.
Yeah. I had to
change-
take it off.
I had to change her name to start with a Z because A always came up first and it's AB. So it was always the first thing in my
I
phone.
just deleted her.
I don't have her on my phone.
Yeah.
I actually know her number by heart, though.
Ew.
Can I-
No.
Isn't that weird?
That
Okay,
is weird.
now we have
Everybody's
to bleep that
gonna
out.
call her.
But I know all your numbers by heart. It's
Okay,
me.
no. Okay, who's most likely to have been a stripper?
Oh gosh. God.
I want to get a poll.
I could have, but
I give you the credit, Jill.
I'm saying all three.
I
You
could
crazy.
learn.
You said I
Who'd
could
you
learn.
say? You? I said anybody but me.
Oh, I don't
That'd be
know.
fun.
Choreography.
But not to be.
Kelly, you're the only dancer of
But
the
I ain't
group.
stripping.
I saw that really good stripper in New Orleans. I told her, I was like, you're so good.
Wait, my friend
she
owns
hot?
a stripper
Yeah, but
pole
she was
company.
great.
We should get them.
Stripper
Oh,
pole.
for God's sakes, leave me out of that.
But that'd be a
Thing.
fun thing.
I could put a stripper pole in my house in New Orleans for
Yeah.
the guests.
Oh yeah,
I'll get
should.
you one. My friend will.
That would be a good
But what would
marketing
the
tool.
liability be on that? Jeez, oh,
Yeah.
man.
I'm
We should
thinking
do
that
it.
might be trouble.
Hey, Kel.
wants it.
Jill, we can put one right here. You can do it for Earn at Night.
Okay.
No, I don't want to. I'll do
Okay.
it for someone else.
What are you talking about?
Someone that I wouldn't be, I'd be too embarrassed. He'd see all my fat.
Who, Erno?
He's your husband.
I
for
know.
God's
I
sake.
didn't know. He has not.
Why do you hide them?
Blindfold him?
I sleep under these covers.
Although you are Mrs. Maisel, because you told me Erno's never seen you without your makeup.
I don't know how that's possible.
I
How
walk
can you be
naked
married to
all over the
somebody
place.
without?
I don't walk naked anywhere.
I do.
Just saying.
I walk down my
I do.
steps and I'm like, oh, I wonder if the neighbors see me.
Yeah, I walk around naked.
Oh my God. Never, ever have I walked around.
Ever?
Ever. Unless I have like a little something on and I need like my bra from the laundry room. But no.
I've seen this.
No.
She's opened the door in a hotel room to the hallway naked.
So
And
do you
she's like,
remember?
see?
Wait, you guys got pizza
Naked
delivery. and you
pizza,
were naked.
yeah.
Naked pizza.
Naked
That's not
pizza.
fair though. I didn't realize I was doing it. I was a little out.
All right, last one. Who's most likely to buy a certain dance teacher a new purple dinosaur for a special part?
Oh, for God's sakes!
A special what?
Part.
Oh.
Wow.
Y'all are killing me.
It's
I said Melissa too.
Jill.
Yeah, it's a tie between you and Melissa.
Okay, good.
Although I think,
Good.
well, we won't get into that. All right, passing
That
over
was
your
the good
stick.
old days.
Yeah,
That
those
was
are
when
the
that
good
shit
days.
worked.
All
Then
right.
she got mean and nothing.
Nothing worked.
Nothing worked.
Look, wasn't that fun? Did we like the
Yes.
sleepover game?
That was so fun.
That's a cute game. All right, so I do believe we should get into recapping the episode because I feel like we all have a lot to say.
oh my.
Even though you're bored, I feel like I have a lot of commentary.
Well, there is a lot.
And
to
you know,
say.
my mom told me not to talk mean about people, but it's gonna really be hard. Sorry.
yeah.
I'll be
Okay.
fine.
I just had a hard time watching it. My brain was just like all over the place, like thinking of other things because
Yeah,
I just
it was
couldn't pay
boring.
attention. It was boring.
It was
like the
not-
same
nothing captured from. Well, you
No,
start.
no, no, this
from
is fine.
the get go. Like I had high expectations because of we know what we went through. And we know the angst and the drama and the heartache and the tears.
Yep.
Don't worry, there's plenty of tears.
Yes.
They started crying.
Episode 1,
From
but
jump.
I didn't feel for them.
Because there
I
was no
didn't
character
get
development.
There was no character development. You're exactly right.
It just
and
started
maybe it
at an
will.
8.
Yeah, maybe
Like,
it will.
We
It's
started.
weird though because like we didn't have much introduction and things like that either, but it just felt different.
There's no chemistry with the
Yeah.
moms or the kids. Like the kids and the moms don't care for each other.
So
Well, there's
Well,
a lot of
episode
new
1,
people.
I didn't know
Was
what
there only-
kid went with what mom.
I still
they
don't.
didn't show that.
I still don't.
I
I
wrote
don't
it
either.
down because I had to because I couldn't figure it out.
I
at first.
couldn't figure
Ooh,
who went to
geez.
who because
I feel that a
They'll
lot
look
of them
the
are
same.
interchangeable at this point. Maybe they'll become different, but I was like, I don't know who's who.
I felt like all of them came from
Other
this-
studios.
No, I felt like they all came from the same studio except for one.
I thought 2 did.
Because the one girl, the Audrey,
the favorite,
yeah, she. Oh, not Audrey. Which Layla?
Layla.
Isn't she the one that was only there for a few months? The one that cried all the time?
No, that's not
No.
who cried all the time. Ashton cried.
Oh, Ashlyn. Ashlyn. that's right.
Ashton. Sorry.
Ashlyn.
Listen,
She's
no
cute.
disrespect from us. We are trying our best, and this is a weird thing
Yeah.
to like
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Be-
was-
when I was watching it, and I said this to someone, I said it's like watching a high school production of Grease. After Olivia
What
Newton-John
happens?
and
Yeah.
John Travolta, and that's Sandy and Danny. You're watching somebody else on stage. You're like, that's not the real people. Those are people pretending to be those
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
That's how I felt watching it.
And
Yeah,
what's
that's a
really
good-
crazy to me is like when I was watching it, they were all trying so hard
To be one of us?
to be one of us,
Yeah.
absolutely. And the one mom, I'm not mean like this, but I could not stand to watch her.
The Melissa, I know which one you mean.
The
Yeah.
Melissa.
Oh, she's the
Melissa.
Melissa.
And
Yeah.
she was like every time when
She
she
was
would
not
not
saying
nervous.
names?
No, we will, but I'm just saying we'll say
I don't
their
know
names.
them.
Yeah,
Tammy.
I feel like we
That's
should have
Tammy.
had like a picture with their names on them so we knew because I can know their faces but I don't know.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll get into
Well,
that.
I'll start.
This is season.
Yeah.
This is episode 1. Here's what's weird. Season 9,
Yeah, episode 1.
episode
Why
1,
didn't
and
they
you
just
don't even
st-
know who they are. It should have been a whole
new series.
new
Uh-huh.
name, new everything. Start 1,
Well, they
episode
can't
1.
use a new name because they need to use the name that we built.
Well,
when
it
I
could
s-
be the Dance Mom brand,
Yeah.
but it should not, in my mind, be season 9.
no,
because-
I agree.
when
Yeah,
I started watching
agreed.
it, I was at my aunt's house and they were like, is it called Dance Moms? I'm like, yeah.
It is.
Yeah, that's what they were like. Why is it called Dance Moms? I'm like, it's just called Dance Moms New Era. I think.
Right.
But they were like, why would it be called Dance Moms?
So if anybody doesn't know, the way we're going to format this is similar to how Kelly and I do Back to the Bar, where one of us is going to recap it, the rest of us will chime in, so we'll get through the scenes. I'm going to recap the first one because we've done it a million times on the other podcast.
Jilly and I.
And I will give some, like, just the context of what's happening in the, in the scenes, and we can all jump in. Now, there's a ton of background information about the show that we can talk about, like, throughout as we go, but there's a few things that we all need to know as we start.
This stuff is wild.
Well, I'm not going to reveal all of it, but there is one I'm going to reveal later. The one I know that we were talking about, I'm going to reveal that in a minute.
Okay.
But we start off with Glow is the dance teacher. And let's be clear, we know Glow.
We know Glow.
Glow came...
And we know Glow's daughter.
And
Katie.
Glow was really sweet.
Glow was boring when she came to Dance
Yeah,
Moms.
she was very quiet. Well, that's
And
why
sweet.
she came and
Yeah.
she left.
But sweet on TV is boring. Sorry. And I'm not saying
Yes.
she's not a nice person. I'm saying for TV, I thought it was boring.
But she's trying to be something else
Yes.
now.
But
saying
it's
that
crazy
thumbs
that she was boring, so that's probably why they didn't keep her on it. But
Right.
now she's
Has
the
a
star
whole
of
show.
it. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
I agree, which is the whole point why I said she's boring. Like, she came in and left. There was one little tiny kerfluffle that wasn't even a kerfluffle. And then they were like, sorry. Now, her daughter was a beautiful dancer.
Oh, yeah, she's
And
amazing.
She's gorgeous. And, she comes in episode 3. But it was interesting that somebody who didn't make the cut with us is the
now
leader.
leader of
Because
Oh,
no
yeah.
one else wanted to do it.
Oh, I think there's plenty of people who
I think
audition.
people
would do it.
I
You
think
do? And why did they give it
yeah.
to Glow, though?
Don't know.
We'll find out. The thing we read about, we're like,
Yeah, I think
Brian
there's
knows
a
how to
few-
pickle.
Yeah, I think.
That's why, because you find someone maybe down and out who needs it, who wants it badly, and they'll do anything for it. Because let's face it, that's how Abby started, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh,
I
yeah.
wasn't
She was-
there
yeah.
season 1, but
She was
from what
down
you
and
guys
out.
told me, they had chained up. It was closed up. She couldn't afford her
Oh, yeah.
rent. She couldn't open the doors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taxes, everything.
Every-
She was, talk about down
and that was
out.
taxes far before the other taxes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those other taxes.
But she had a purpose. She had a reason to make it go big because she had nowhere else to go.
Well, and the
Is that
interesting
correct?
thing is this studio. So Glow is not the owner. She is a teacher.
I
Kim
didn't know that.
owns the
And
I
studio.
didn't
and
know
I
that
didn't know
either.
that either
I
until
didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what's interesting is you were talking about Abby like closing down our studio. During this, there was an expose that the studio closed. Studio Blue has shut down.
Yep.
And let's be clear, we all knew Studio Blue back in our competition
Amazing
days.
kids.
They're
Right.
amazing.
Nice kids, nice dancers.
And I think that they are good dancers, but we'll get into some of the...
But none of them are on the show. Those dancers.
Well, that was 10 years ago when
True.
our kid, so they're our children's age now.
Yeah.
Which are not
True.
competitive
Yeah.
dancers now.
Yeah.
They're all grown up.
So the show's going to open similar to the way our show opened, with an explanation of like the stakes of being a competitive dancer. I thought it was interesting that every single episode that we have watched, it's like, I have to win this or die. We didn't do that until later. It was always nationals for us in the
Right.
first 2 seasons. We got to get to nationals. We have to get to nationals. This was, if we don't win this week, my life is over. And I was like, wow, I feel like they started at an 8.5, or we started at like a -2.
Yeah.
We're like, hey, we're
And you're gonna be replaced.
Yeah.
And she
They're
was
already
saying-
being replaced. Yeah,
Yeah.
it just started.
And they're like, if you don't do well, we're going to replace you. You have to see if you make it.
But don't you think that's production?
Of course.
Yeah.
Making that
Of
so
course.
the kids cry and
Yeah.
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 that's so
predictable.
orchestrated and predictable, right?
And the
Yeah.
kids
And-
all grew up watching Dance Moms. So they're already
Yeah.
like,
I'm
Yeah.
going to be
and then-
Chloe, I'm
and-
going to be Maddie, I'm going to be Paige.
yeah.
Yep.
So
Kendall.
when we meet Glow, she says that she's a dance teacher. She's a single mother. She's leading the competition team, and we immediately hear a voice from beyond the grave. Not really beyond the grave, but beyond the grave in my brain. Everyone's replaceable, and I threw up a little bit in my own mouth. I'm just saying, because I
Yeah,
wasn't
me too.
expecting it. Like,
Exactly.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
like everything clenched up. I peed
Yeah.
a little. And
Oh,
I peed.
not on my bed.
Yes. Okay. And so Glow tells us, my goal is to mold this team into such stunning dancers that no one will be replaceable. I know I can make these kids stars, and I can do it without them resenting me in 10 years.
Okay, is that the biggest dig or
Yeah,
what?
of course. I kind of liked it, though. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that one.
Well, it is. I do and I don't. I think Glow should become her own.
Of course, but
Yeah.
she can't.
Don't piggyback off of Abby's Everybody's Replaceable. And I know she's
I think that's Brian.
I think it is too.
I agree,
It's definitely
but
production.
if she wants this to go,
Yeah.
you got to become your own
But that's Brian.
person because no one will ever replace Abby.
No. And you know what? You guys are going to hate me for saying this. She is a nightmare of Titanic proportions. She is amazing TV.
Yeah.
Because,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Of course,
because
yeah.
I wouldn't hate you for that. I mean,
because she says whatever.
knew that.
It's
Yeah.
You wonder what
insane
it
the things that she says. Insane.
that come naturally off the cuff.
Yes.
Glow is probably taking Brian's.
But wait, Glow
No,
did
you know,
say
taking cues from Brian, saying,
she did say to the one kid, "Do you need me to put thumbtacks in your shoes?"
Oh, yeah.
And Glow would have never said that.
That's an Abby
course
thing.
not.
That's
Remember how
Abby.
many times did she say to
Yes.
Kendall, I'm going to put a
I'm gonna-
thumbtack between
in
your
your back.
shoulders?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
that's just.
Wait, do you hear that we just say that like it's nothing? I'm going to put a thumbtack in your shoulders.
Yeah, and we're just like, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put E360 on
Oh,
your
shut up.
eyelashes.
Shut up! I didn't want them to fall off. And it was E6000.
Yeah.
Please get it right. Becky, don't make
360,
me-
I love you.
Oh, wait, I thought that was.
No,
you
that
did
was me. No,
She was gonna do it to
Sophia.
Sophia.
I wasn't going to do it. I
Oh,
said it to be
my little doggy.
I said it to be funny, and it was me.
I put E6000 on Maddie's face once by mistake.
You did?
On her face?
On when we were doing
Oh,
things.
That's okay.
oh.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
It's
Eye-
really-
eyelashes is a little different.
Live and learn.
And doing it to a child that's not yours
Shut
is
up, Kelly.
something.
Stop talking. That's why you're fat. Oh, I don't really mean you're fat. I was just trying to be funny again. See, it happens accidentally.
Say,
I didn't mean it.
Mouth
Please
over
don't
here.
say that. All right, so
I wish I
anyway.
was that fat.
So we are in Studio Blue. The first thing I'm going to tell you is where are all the potholes? Where have all the potholes
That's what I
Well,
said.
it is
Wait,
a nice
that's all my
studio.
thing. They have a better parking lot than we do.
Yeah.
And their studio's
It's
nice.
beautiful, yeah. The outside is
Really
But they
nice.
lost it, so it doesn't really matter.
Where have all the potholes gone?
Yeah.
We're going to
you go
start
back
seeing some of the
Put it down
moms
back
with their
there.
daughters. And we're going to see an argument right off the bat that Glow is talking to one of the moms. And she goes, because the mom gives a correction out loud in the room. And she goes, "Are you a dance teacher?" And the mom's name is Joni. And she goes, "I am not." And Glow goes, "You take out the trash, Joni." And Joni says, "You're trash."
Oh,
I
okay.
don't think she meant that
No.
she is trash. I
No,
think
she
she
says,
meant
I take your trash.
that's what I think.
But the whole thing of the trash is like
Minister Dawn.
Dawn. Yes.
Yeah.
Like come up with your own.
Yeah.
She was talking
I-
about because she helps at the studio probably, and
Takes
she
out
takes
the
it
Yes,
apart.
but that whole thing was
Minister.
referencing to Minister Dawn.
Yeah, I agree with that.
100%. So she gets kicked out of the audition, and Joni goes, "Enjoy your Starbucks." First of all, why did they have to Greek and say coffee?
Yeah.
We would have never been allowed to say Starbucks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I didn't think about that.
And then she goes, "Thanks." And then she says, "I hope somebody remembers to feed you tomorrow." So I didn't get it. And we just found out this morning, which we're going to talk about when we get into the kids. Glow lives in one of the kids' basements. So I wonder if that was a dig. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes, you weren't here when we found it out. Wait until you
Yeah.
find out.
Okay, so what did we find out this morning?
Well,
That's interesting.
we found out, I was going to say this when we talk about them, but we can talk about them now. So the favorite, is her name, not, who's the
Audrey?
favorite dancer?
Audrey.
Audrey. And her mom's Tammy.
Glow, the reason they're best friends is Glow lives in their basement.
Audrey and Tammy's face.
Oh, well, no wonder she's a favorite.
So she's going through divorce, I would
Yeah.
assume.
Is that right?
I don't know if she was married to her.
I mean, I believe in
man.
a basement before.
Who, Glow?
Yeah, I don't know if she was married to Kaylee's dad or not.
I don't know, but she's apparently living in a basement. But I think this was a dig. I hope somebody remembers to feed you tomorrow because she's kind of like, I think. I mean, we're not saying that. Don't come for me. That's
No.
what I'm taking from that.
Yep.
So they leave. The child starts crying. Kim, the studio owner, lets everyone know that they'll be learning new routines every week. And there's only one other team that's done this before.
Us, our kids.
But I do have to say, well, so far in the episodes that I have seen, they only do one solo and one group dance. We had to do trios, duets.
Wait till season
More
2.
than one solo.
No, in season
No,
1.
I meant episode 2. Sorry.
Yeah, well,
I don't know if there's season 2.
No, but I mean, there were times. I know I'm freezing. There were times when one of the kids, and we've talked about this because it's not fair, where like Chloe and Maddie will have a duet, then they'll both have a solo, and then they have a group dance. Because it's like, why wouldn't they give like Paige and Kendall that duet instead of making one kid learn 3 dances?
Yeah.
Yep. Because sometimes our kids had to learn 3 dances in just a couple days. So, and these kids had to learn 1.
Yes.
And they got custom, well, whatever.
Well,
we'll get to that point.
We'll talk about that. So then Glow announces that there will be 7 girls who become members of the competition team, and then she calls each name, and then
But
each
there's only 6.
child. No, there's 7. 1, 2, 3.
I missed
There's
one.
7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah.
7. Yeah, they
And
made
so
7.
each child has like we see a little clip of them dancing, and we almost see like a clip sort of like the Housewives where they're like, I'm not a bitch, or this isn't a bitch, I'm the bitch, or whatever.
Yes.
Like, because a girl dog's a bitch. That's what I'm saying. She's not a bitch.
She didn't point to me.
Looking
She
at the
pointed
dog
to-
dying over here.
No.
She's making me mad.
Should I have Kendall come get her?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think so.
I can't just laugh. KK.
She needs medical attention.
No.
Bad. I said.
Sorry.
She needs. Okay, so now we're going to meet each of the kids, and we're just going to hear like a 1-sentence description of who they are. So we start with Audrey, who's 12, and she says, everyone thinks I'm Miss Glow's favorite, but that's just because I am. And Miss Glow lives with her, so...
That's because she can say that because she knows that for sure.
Right.
That she's the favorite.
Yep.
There.
Yeah.
And then Lily, who's 11, after I go through these, I have a thought that I want to ask you guys. And she goes, I'm the newest to the studio, but my mom already expects me to be number 1. Then Layla, she's 10. I love performing on stage. I just don't really like rehearsing. Then we have Smiley, who's 10, and she says, everyone says I should be a model. I agree with them, but I want to be a dancer. I have thoughts. Bellatrix, who's 11, says, my mom is always fighting for me, but I'm always fighting for a spot in the front. Then there's Mina. My mom is definitely the strictest dance mom I ever had. Well,
I hope you only had one.
yeah, exactly.
I know, she's 8.
Ashlyn,
Oh, yeah, she's the little one, the young one.
yeah, I love dancing, but sometimes I wish my mom didn't have to come with me. Does that sound like
Heard that before.
I was saying, does that sound like Kendall? And we go right into an introduction of Lisa and Ashlyn. So
Oy.
we're at Ashlyn's
Sorry.
house.
I actually liked them. Go ahead. Sorry.
Are you... Okay.
I liked Lisa. I liked them all.
Is that the one that
They
kind of
fought
reminded
with
me
her.
of me?
They fought with the kid the whole time. I don't know if you know if that's the
Do
real
you,
one.
the little
Okay, keep
blonde
going.
one with the mom? Who,
They...
Yeah, I liked
Oh,
I
the
don't
little
think
blonde
you-
one.
the little blonde.
Yeah, see Kelly's face? The podcast.
She's pretty. I thought that.
Well,
yeah, she's
it doesn't
pretty,
matter
for
what
And
she
the mom
looks
is
like.
pretty. Lisa's the mom.
I don't know if you're thinking of the
Okay, go
right.
ahead.
Because
Go ahead, sorry.
they fought the whole time and they were...
They did, but
She was the shorter.
the
Yes.
little blonde girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
like
So
that.
Jill, you're entitled to your opinion.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My wrong opinion.
I didn't say
That's what,
it.
that's what Holly would say.
I
Your
didn't
wrong
say
opinion.
it. I just said, and she tells us she's known for her sass and her performance. And then Lisa says her strengths are, even if she's not the most technical dancer, she's a great performer. And we see Ashlyn, she's showing off her awards. Lisa talks about her relationship with Ashlyn, and she's like, they tend to clash at dance competitions. And then Ashlyn interrupts immediately, and she says, I want to get away from my mom because she's bossy. And then she's like ripping on her makeup skills. And then we see Lisa talk about Ashlyn's chip addiction, and we see her hiding in the pantry eating
Kendall.
her chips. So that's Jill.
That's why you. That's why you
chips.
like them. Is because they
No, no.
remind you so much of you and Kendall.
I think Ashlyn is a little bratty. I liked the mom. I think she was just trying to. I
That's
did.
not who hides and eats chips. You guys remember who used to hide behind the black
Asia.
curtain? Asia.
And Kenzie would bring her stuff.
Come on.
Yeah.
You got in a 5-week fight over her eating 3 raisins.
Yeah. Because Mackenzie used to give her chocolate
Yeah.
and then she
Yeah.
would
God,
eat it and
you
then...
have a memory of a freaking elephant.
She does.
Yep.
I know.
Mackenzie
You
used to
are
help her
right.
eat the
Remember-
junk food.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, really?
Mackenzie would say, I ate it to Christi.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
Asia's
remember
mom.
Jill kept
Yeah.
saying, you're yelling at your kid because she ate a raisin. Because she ate a raisin.
Meanwhile, our kids ate chips,
Oh, fruit
fruit snacks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they just argue, okay?
Well, our
A
kids'
lot.
eating addiction as a parent was how that soothed them.
No, Jill,
That
I
made
think
us
that they
feel
just
good.
needed a snack because they were on
No,
camera
I
for 15
know,
hours.
but we wouldn't say no because we felt sorry for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, eat 10 fruit roll-ups.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it was like a
Kenzie got
like a
4
treat for them.
candies.
That's why we were all fat
A
in the show
mental-
because we
we didn't
treated
eat.
ourselves with
I
treats.
still am that way.
Oh my god, I can't believe our home.
No, it
Well,
was like a
we should do a whole episode unpacking our choices on TV.
Oh yes.
Not our behavioral choices, our
food.
our
Clothing.
the way we came to set.
Our
Listen,
wardrobe.
we did the best we could.
I know.
Jill still likes the way she was.
Just like I love that lion shirt.
In case
love that
anybody
one.
needs to know, Jill still has the tiger sweater.
I have the tiger sweater.
I
I'll
know
pull
you
it
do.
out.
We told her to wear it on ugly
I'm gonna wear it.
Christmas sweater day, and she's like, "But I thought that was ugly Christmas sweater." She's like, "That's a nice sweater."
I like that.
We're all like, "No, Joe."
I do have that sweater. Okay.
So now we meet Min and Mina. Okay, a couple of observations. I guess I don't have room to talk. Christy, Chloe, Clara, Melissa, Maddie, Mackenzie. But a lot of their names are the same.
Yes.
Did
Yeah.
you notice that?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so Min and Mina. Min is helping Mina stretch. And then throughout the interview, Min is guiding Mina, shall we say. And then Mina asks to eat. And her mom's like, you can eat after you kick higher.
Yes. That's why I was like,
That's
Yeah,
a
that's a
Kathy
lot.
That's Kathy.
Oh, that's Kathy.
That's
You're right.
Kathy. That's so Kathy.
You're right.
And then Min's like, you need to train at home in addition to the training at the studio. And she says, it's my duty to keep my daughter on track to become a professional ballerina. She's the youngest on the child. And then Min says, I didn't have a lot growing up. She wants her daughter to have every opportunity. She can have a better life. That obviously is like me.
Yeah.
And Min speaks broken English.
Yes.
So where is she from?
She's from China. She says
It
that
is
later.
China. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Sorry.
She was hard to understand.
Yeah.
She was. And I have a question, and this is not to be, I'm not trying to stereotype anyone, but I think that they're leaning into her parenting being pretty brutal, but I think that's kind of cultural.
it is.
Oh.
I think that that's part of like,
She has the best.
That's called a
technique, in my
tiger
opinion.
mom.
yeah,
That
okay,
little
that's
girl.
If
what I
she's
thought.
from China, their tiger moms come from there.
Okay.
I mean,
I
that
like that little girl.
expression.
Yeah.
That, okay.
Oh, she's
like her.
darling.
I love her,
And she's a good dancer.
She is a good dancer. And Mina says, my mom likes when I win. I don't really like trophies. I like winning the crowns. Same.
We all do.
Put your
Same.
crown on, ladies.
Same.
I have it on all the time.
All right, so now we're back in Studio Blue, and I know you're all shocked to hear, but we are going to do Pyramid. I mean,
I know.
Yay.
I know.
but it's so...
I didn't understand. Did you guys have a pyramid before you ever even competed?
Oh.
No. I mean, on the show, season 1.
Yes, we had a chalkboard. It was different.
Yeah.
But was it a pyramid?
It was, but it wasn't
Before
revealed.
the kids even danced?
Yes,
Oh, all right.
yes.
Because I
It-
thought that
I'm
was
pretty
all.
sure mine were still in the
I
bottom.
think they were. Actually, I think Brooke was in the second row. I think it was Chloe and Brooke. Maddie was on the top. I think it was Chloe and
And
Brooke.
Kenzie on the bottom always.
Uh-huh.
All right.
So then Glow starts talking about the stakes for this team, and they need to blow the original ALDC girls out of the water.
I mean, how rude is that? I'm sorry. Who says that?
Well,
she
Brian
said.
Stinson tells Glow to say that because this. That's
Oh,
crazy because
no.
our kids have not been on a stage in 10 years.
Yes. Yeah.
well, but
And then
also,
you said
she's
friends.
talking about the legacy of us.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I just feel like
Exactly.
if I was Glow, I wouldn't want to bring us
That's
up.
right. That's right.
I think it's rude. Sorry. I
It
mean,
is
Not
rude.
because
because
that
we're
it's rude. It's like,
because we were friends. She stayed with me in LA for 6 weeks. I mean, we were.
Who
we were
did,
friends.
Glow?
Glow and Kaylee, in our back house, because Kaylee was doing some training and she asked if she could stay with me.
I had to move my glasses down
Yeah.
my nose so I could get
Yes,
a better look.
and she actually helped Maddie do something in DC. She needed someone to be on set with her when I couldn't be. So
Yeah.
we were friends, and now she's talking kind of crap on our kids.
Well,
I
she
think.
doesn't.
Well,
yeah, it's a.
In a
I'm not,
roundabout.
no, I think you probably still are friends, and
Yeah.
she would think of you as friends.
Yeah.
I don't think that's crap. I think they're trying to create that you gotta win, you're gonna get replaced, and that's how Brian is. They're trying to do that,
think
and I
that's all
don't
Brian
feel
knows.
it yet.
I'd be really.
That's all he knows.
I'd be
right?
curious to know if she actually is this kind of a teacher, because I feel like she's not,
I don't either.
and she's being something
Well,
that she's, not.
because she's
We saw her.
not.
Yeah.
Because she's not.
All right, let's
She
get
might
to
be a
pyramid.
really good teacher, but she's
Yes.
not the Abby Lee
yeah.
television teacher.
Okay,
Yes.
so in the bottom, we have Lily, who is Corinne's daughter, and she says Lily was in over her head at the audition, Then we have Smiley. Her mom is Dominica.
Smiley's
Smiley
the
struggled
second.
in her turns and has room to improve.
How old is Smiley?
I
11.
think
She's 10. She's
11.
10. She's 10.
She's the model. Everyone thinks I'm so pretty. I have a real problem with this, which I'll talk about later.
And that's Smiley? Wonder what that's short for.
It's not.
Oh,
It's
that's
her
her
name.
name.
She says, no, she says my name. I think somewhere she goes, my name is Isabella. Everybody calls me Smiley.
Oh, it's not her name, Smiley. Right.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
she's
then we have Bellatrix, who's Roxy's daughter.
She's 11.
She's on the team because Glow knows what she's capable of, but she didn't show her full potential at the audition. Then we have Ashlyn, who Ashlyn can do her right aerial, but not her left. I'm like, Jesus, all right. Flashback.
I think Chloe had that problem. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh, God. Remember, Chloe's
Could
going
any of
to
them do both?
open the dance with her back
Our
tuck.
kids? Left and right? Yeah. Oh,
Chloe
okay.
couldn't do a left aerial. I'll tell you that right now. There's no way.
Brooke could.
Yeah.
I
Our
don't know.
girls
I
could.
think
And
Kenzie definitely
Chloe
could.
was less acrobatic than some of the others.
She
They
was
couldn't-
not. Yeah. But I mean, she could
Just different style
she
of
could
dancer.
hang in the whatever
course
dances,
she
but she
could.
wasn't getting an acro solo ever. Although I'm surprised that never happened. Hip hop.
She'd probably been better off with the acro.
Yeah, our girls could not do
Wait,
hip hop.
wait.
Amen. Light my fire. That's all I'm gonna say.
Door, door, they
hip hop.
No, we're talking
None of us
about
were good at hip hop.
the Jill. You need to go back and watch Dance Moms.
I know,
'cause
I can't.
You have to see the hip. I don't
my
even know
God.
it's Chloe. I'm saying the hip hop solos.
Oh,
They
wow.
were
Like that-
awful.
Yeah, we were terrible.
They were awful.
Remember Door, Door, the Explorer?
Yeah, and I'm not just saying Chloe.
No, don't you
girls
remember
were just
Light My
that.
Fire with the fan and the streamer
Brooke with
in
the
the
broken
back?
foot.
Yeah.
Or Paige with the
Paige.
broken foot.
I do. I will go back and watch
Yeah.
someday.
So Glow questions Ashlyn's ballet class schedule, and I think Ashlyn starts. Oh yeah, Ashlyn breaks down and talks. Yes, okay. It's really hard to be there because she's so busy all the time. Okay.
But that still goes back to
She's 11.
our show.
She's 11.
Like we weren't at booty camp, or you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it's
the
the
same.
same
They're
thing.
following the exact
Yes.
same
Format.
format. Exactly.
And then Lisa's like, well, she just dances for fun. And Glow's like, hold on. You just signed up for Dance Moms competition team, wink, wink. Like, this needs to be more than fun.
The elite junior team.
Is that what they called it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yes.
All right, so
Several
then
times.
Mina had moments of immaturity at the audition. Shame on you, 8-year-old.
Yes.
What's happening? My
Nothing.
legs? Okay. Leslie Layla. Layla was inconsistent at the audition. I don't remember who Layla was. I don't
I don't remember either.
Yeah, we gotta get pictures. Of
Pictures
this.
with their names
Yeah.
below.
And then we have Audrey at the top of the pyramid. That's Tammy's daughter, and she's the only one in the group who has danced professionally, and she performed well at the audition. And Glow's like,
She was on Broadway.
I've been training her since she was 5. And she's like, Audrey has danced with girls twice her age. It was sink or swim, and Audrey swam all the way to Broadway.
Was she in the
We
Nutcracker?
need to find out what she did
was
on Broadway.
she was in The Greatest Showman.
Oh, that's cute. Was
Yeah.
she a
She was the little girl in The Greatest Showman. Like, if you watch the movie, there's the little girl. That's who she was. But so my first thought is the girls are considerably older than our kids were when they started Dance Moms.
Yes.
Brooke was the
Agreed.
oldest. She was 13 when the show started. Everybody else
No, she was.
I think she was younger than that.
Was she
I don't
12?
think she was a
I
teenager
think she was
yet.
12.
Because Kenzie was 6, so then go from there.
Maddie was 8. Chloe was 9.
No, Maddie was 7. If
No,
Kenzie was
she
6.
was 8. Maddie was 8. Chloe was 9. I think because we started in April and Mackenzie hadn't turned 7 yet.
Yep, because she was 6.
She was 6. She was turned 7 in June.
Yep.
So that would have made Paige
10.
10 because she had turned
Just
10 in November. Because Chloe was turning 10.
So Brooke would have just been turning 13 then.
Right.
In
Yeah, because
January.
Kate
Yep.
was 8 season 2.
Yes, because she was younger than
She was
Maddie.
December and September. There were a few months apart.
There are a few months.
But I know she was 8.
Oh, I didn't realize she was younger than Maddie.
3 months.
Yeah,
September and December.
correct. But what I'm saying
October,
is
November, December. Yeah.
we had one 12-year-old and everybody else was barely 2 digits. And that would have
Yeah.
made Nia was exactly the same as Chloe because they're like 5 days apart. So
Yep.
Nia was 9. So the kids were little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's only one person on
And-
here
and it's
that's
8.
8.
Yeah.
And they still
everybody
play
else
with
is
dolls.
11 and 12.
Sorry, but none of these girls are playing with dolls.
No, our girls definitely played with dolls.
Yes.
So, okay, now we get into the assignments. Mina is going to be Swamp Witch. I didn't even know it was called Swamp Witch. Oh, so there's only 2 routines.
2 routines.
I know.
I can't.
Yeah, one solo and one group dance.
And then the group dance is Shattered. And everyone has to do a left aerial. That smacks of Brian Stinson because he knows that one kid can't, so he's going to put her on the spot. Mm-hmm. And then Glow makes it clear that this expectation is not a punishment. Audrey's going to be featured in the group. She's going to lead this team to victory. And Corinne, who's Lily's mom, is clearly supposed to be the jealous one, me, starts making out, you know...
Is she the one with the half shirt?
No, we'll talk about that.
Okay, sorry.
No, she was
The pretty mom.
That's
She's
what I said.
We're young and pretty.
I know.
But anyway,
And
go
like,
ahead.
not like us.
And that's the one whose daughter said she should be a model, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh,
But no.
okay, got it.
This mom, and I can talk about this because clearly I need my roots done.
Me too, look.
But this mom, they used to come to me because I was so blonde, and they would be like, "When are you getting your hair colored?" Because for continuity.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's
and so
funny.
sometimes they would fix my roots in post, like if
that's
to
funny.
make it cohesive.
did?
A little bit, not a ton, just a tiny bit. Whoever was watching this, her roots were really aggressive in that. And I noticed that because it was something that I was aware of on my own.
One of the moms is blonde.
No, she had gray roots. And it was really obvious that Corinne, and I was like, oh no, somebody did her dirty because they didn't touch her up in post. But she starts arguing.
I didn't know it could be touched up.
Who's Corinne?
Well, just look at the
Corinne is the
Kardashians.
mom.
They have touched up their cameras. I was thinking of
Yeah,
that.
but I was fucking white blonde.
Yeah.
Oh,
Someone
sorry.
touched me up.
That's called airbrushing. That's not touching.
need
I want me too.
Okay, what did you guys think of, though, I have to say, what did you guys think about the dramatic walking through the hallways in slow motion with their like,
Oh my gosh.
I know.
And it was so fun. And they're custom made costumes that were
Yes.
probably $400 plus each.
why aren't they making them in their room on a Friday night like us?
Or on the
Yeah.
bus. Did you see they don't have a bus.
They have a
Sprinter
van.
van.
Because it's cheaper.
Because it's nicer.
Because it's nicer.
Yeah, it would have been way nicer than a
No,
bus.
Sprinter van's not cheaper. The bus had all the production.
Yeah,
Production.
Listen,
Everybody.
make no mistake. Everything on the show, the camera, everything is more expensive, and I would bet my life they were paid far more than we were in season 1.
Oh, yeah. And they all got nice
absolutely.
gifts at a party, and our kids didn't get anything.
We
Sorry.
got popcorn on season 3
Yeah.
popcorn.
Wait, how do you know they got nice gifts?
because it was all over social media.
Yeah.
Oh,
They got
for
like
God's
Tiffany's
sake.
or something.
Yeah, but we got
We
popcorn.
got popcorn, yeah.
Uh-huh.
We got popcorn. Abby got a car.
And
We got popcorn.
the girls got an iPad because there was something bad that happened. So
Yeah, it was hush money.
It was, yes, iPad.
Hush
Yeah,
money.
but that was really the only thing nice that they ever got.
Yes.
I know. That iPad.
Remember they gave
Yeah.
us a little Tiffany necklace that said mom because they took away our 1 day off in
Yeah,
the
but
month?
that was
I didn't get
that
that.
was
Yes, you did.
That was really late. That was
did.
like
Oh.
that was
I don't think I
much
got that.
later.
I never got that.
I didn't
Yeah,
get
you did.
I don't
'cause
think you
were
did.
there.
I didn't
I
get
don't
that.
think you
I
did.
do have a necklace that says mom. I always
It's
I didn't get
silver.
So it was after season 4.
It
Yeah,
was a
'cause I didn't
Tiffany
get it.
necklace. Yeah. Because I was like, oh, they finally gave us
You
one
you
nice
wouldn't.
thing.
Well, it wasn't that.
Well,
nice.
but it was.
At least it was a gift.
It was little teeny. I probably have it in there.
and
Jill looked up the price. It was $99.
No.
She wants at least a 3-figure gift.
Wait, can I just say something? Because I need to say this to all of you. You know, Maddie never got, people say Maddie got the biggest gift for Christmas. She never got that $5,000 from Capizio. She tried to use it and never could.
Are you shocked?
No.
I'm
Just
not
like
shocked.
Chloe couldn't use the books.
And she did not get a lifetime subscription because I still pay for Barnes & Noble.
Yeah, but she never even got any, right?
Well, she got all books that were like for second graders. She was like in 6th grade. You know
And
what
reading
I mean?
on a ninth
reading
grade.
on a
Yeah.
whatever level. Yeah, I mean,
Sorry, people might not know what we're talking about
Yeah.
with that.
I'm sure
Yes,
they do.
they do.
Yes, they do.
So Glow and Audrey talk about her track record because they're defending her, and Glow goes, "If you can be on Broadway right now, I'll excuse you from the group." And then Tammy's like, "You should be happy for Audrey." And then Roxy's like, "The mom should stop comparing the girls." Hi, dance moms. When I say dance moms, I mean us, not them.
Yeah.
Okay. So now they're going to start the group rehearsal, Shattered. And Glow brings out a piece of playground equipment, and it's a giant ice dome, and the girls are going to break out of it and shatter people's expectations for this group. And she tells us that she lies awake at night worrying about whether or not the team will succeed, aka the show will get picked up for season 2. Glow is willing to cut team members if needed, and the girls start rehearsing. And while she's teaching the routine, Glow is up and on her feet. She is not on a cheese mat.
No. She actually was moving, doing some like little dance moves.
Yeah. I think she actually lost weight too. Glow looks.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looks thinner.
Yeah.
So in this
Look epic.
episode, the moms are sitting in the room on stairs in the room. Did you guys notice that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And they all have their shoes on at pyramid.
Yes, they do. And the floor is new. The floor is new in there. That's one of the things that I found out.
I'm so mad
Oh, that irritated me.
that we had to take our
No
shoes off.
Yes.
Because
Well, especially because I'm dumpy, so I look really short compared to you guys when I'm on therapy.
well, we
Don't
could,
be with you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're the same height, so.
but the moms are in the corner and they're just watching on the stairs, which you're going to see. The moms are now in the subsequent episodes going to go sit outside. And I said, oh, they made them go sit outside so they could fight.
And then they have a little
Exactly.
TV that they watch by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So now we're at Tammy's house, and Audrey records a slate, obviously, for voiceover audition. And Tammy talks about how the moms are jealous of her friendship with Glow, especially since Glow has taken an active role in fostering Audrey's dancing since Audrey was 5. She lives in her basement.
Since Glow is her tenant.
Yeah, Glow is her tenant.
Yeah.
Audrey shows off her awards, and she's like, I got to Broadway because of Glow's training. And she doesn't care what the other moms think. She just wants them to worry about her own children. That's the kids saying that,
I know.
not the mom.
I noticed that. That was one of my notes. I was like, wow.
Wait, repeat that.
But the
Refresh.
daughter says she doesn't care what the moms think of her. She thinks they need to all worry about their own kids. That's the child
Kids
saying that.
Our kids would never say that. I mean, our girls can be sassy with us, but they would never say that about one of
No.
us.
Somebody else.
No, I agree.
About the moms?
Yeah.
Like nobody, they probably wouldn't say that about us now.
No.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
No.
So now we're back in group rehearsal, and since she's had 2 months now to work on her left aerial, Glow asks Ashlyn to show her how her.
2 months.
Well, there's a break. So unlike
Oh, wait, I missed that. I thought it was just a couple days.
it says on our sheets, like they had 2 months off
Okay.
between the audition because they had to go back and cast, I'm assuming. So instead of it being like a sizzle to pitch the show, they probably cast it and went back to the network and
Gotcha.
they picked their kids.
Okay,
That's
gotcha.
my assumption.
Okay.
So unlike the audition, Ashlyn attempts the skill, but she still puts one hand on the floor. Glow says she's disappointed, and Ashlyn may lose her spot on the team. Okay.
But didn't Ashlyn say she doesn't like to work hard?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Couple of them
and she
did.
doesn't like ballet.
But I don't understand how you can lose your spot on the team when this is the first
Right.
Right.
Day
They
of
haven't
the
even
team.
done. I know. See,
first day.
it's too forced.
So why did
that-
she make the team if you want to throw her off the first day?
Right.
Yeah, we had to really cross some lines for Abby to get rid of us.
Exactly.
Well,
And she
us, not
really
the kids.
couldn't get rid of us because she wasn't the boss like everybody thought she was.
No, that makes me bonkers.
Just saying.
Okay, so now Mina, is learning her solo Swamp Witch, and learning a solo and a group routine in such a short period of time is a challenge.
No shit.
Welcome to our world. Won't you step inside? La 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 la. So Mina is portraying a sinister character. She needs to dance maturely. She needs to show that she can keep up their older roommates, dance mates, teammates, whatever.
Roommates.
All right. But I love that they had her dance in her makeup to make sure she could.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, what doesn't make it's one thing if you have to dance in your headpiece, but your makeup?
Yeah.
That was
I'm
strange.
confused.
Maybe if they thought it would make her feel more in character.
Oh,
You know?
maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. All right, so now the moms are watching rehearsal on a TV screen in the other room. And we hear Glow being pressureful about, performing well. So Mina starts crying and she immediately wants to go home. She's tired and she's feeling very pressured. And so Min takes her to the bathroom to get away from the cameras. We all know that trick.
Yeah.
Melissa's the number one tricker of the bathroom.
Uh-huh.
And that Min tells Mina that what she saw on the screen, it doesn't look like you're putting in a lot of effort.
Yeah, she's tough on her.
Yeah.
On an 8-year-old. And
Yeah.
it is a lot of pressure. These kids didn't realize, I don't think.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's a lot.
It looks fun when
But
you're
listen,
watching
this
it.
is their very first episode. Your
Yeah.
kids weren't stressed from day one, or were they?
A little
No,
bit because the schedule was more.
Yeah.
So I remember in week 2 when I'm crying over the Cheerios, it was because we didn't have a day off.
Yeah.
And the kids were used to having that Wednesday off to catch up on school
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
So that was
Yeah.
tough.
I mean, our kids were doing schoolwork at midnight.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I mean, I know they were, like, my kids were in elementary school, but they still had homework. you know?
Sure.
Still had work. Yeah, I agree.
So now Min says that even if Mina doesn't want to do the solo, quitting is not an option. Because you're on TV.
Yes.
So now we see the group rehearsal. Mina's called out, and then she's like, ask Audrey for help, and then they go to lunch. So Mina then tells her mom that Audrey refused to help her work on the group and was making a TikTok.
And that's the thing. They were telling on each other.
Yeah.
That's just not nice. Sorry.
Did we see the TikTok?
No. No.
You're funny. Why? Did you want to know what it
No,
was?
I mean on TV.
Did you want to copy it?
I didn't see it.
I don't remember them making
I
a
don't-
TikTok.
No.
So that's
No,
why
she just said it.
She was just saying.
that's why I meant. Did we
No.
see that they were doing it?
Our kids were never allowed to be on their phones.
No. I don't even know if the kids really had good phones in the first
No, they had flip,
season.
like the little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might have had a razor in season 1. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, because
I'm
it
sure
was
we all did.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have one dated competition. The group was rehearsing Shattered, and Glow repeatedly tells the girls to ask Audrey if they're unsure about timing or how the choreography should look. I don't like this at all because I think that it's like it's making her separate from the group, you know, like she's not the teacher, she's a teammate. So it's
Yeah.
like putting her above them. And I think, I mean, that's just me. So Glow says, Audrey's the leader of the dance and the other children have to dance at Audrey's level. We've never heard that before. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I know. This is such a setup for the moms and the kids to resent Audrey.
Yeah.
She can't win
Yep.
at this point.
And Lily's now threatened
Yeah,
to
she
be
doesn't.
taken out of the routine. So here we are.
Been
episode
there,
1.
done that. Yeah.
Yep. So now the moms are talking about the routine. Roxy says it looks like shit. I like it, Roxy. I think Roxy, by the time we meet her at home, I like Roxy. I do.
Roxy is.
Who's Roxy's daughter?
Bellatrix. I only know because they both have an X.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Both have an X.
Okay.
So then Tammy asks if the moms rehearse with their daughters, did they rehearse when they went home? And the moms are like, well, your daughter didn't help. And then Tammy's like, well, Audrey should do the group routine as a solo since Audrey's the only one who does it right. Tammy, those are big balls there, man.
But do you think that was kind of like, because they always made Maddie the
Yeah.
leader or whatever, but Maddie never like helped our girls.
Right, that's what I'm
So
saying.
why
Yeah,
should
I
Audrey
think that
help
was the setup
them?
from
that's
the
what-
start.
Yeah.
But that's what I was saying when I said I don't like that because
Yeah.
it makes her responsible and different.
Yeah.
But the little girls did say, well, she didn't help us. I mean, and that's like, why would you do that and tell on your teammate? Because
Yeah.
they're really not a team. They weren't a team prior to this, so you could tell they're not cohesive. They don't have connections with each
Oh,
other.
so
That's
they
the
weren't a
thing.
team prior to this.
I don't know.
It doesn't seem, they
Yeah.
don't
Well,
dance like they are.
They didn't talk about, maybe it'll come in other episodes, but like our kids were always like they talked about their friendships, like they knew each other.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they knew, like how big is Studio
Yeah.
Blue? How many people did they have? Like, even though Kendall came into the group and she didn't grow up dancing with him, they knew her from the circuit.
And they played right away. I mean, it was
Yeah.
like they played
Yeah.
games. They played with each other when they weren't dancing. It's like they made a
Yeah.
connection. These girls don't seem to have a connection.
Not
with one another.
yet. I don't
Yeah.
see it yet. You're
I
right.
didn't see it whenever, like, I think it was when the one got a solo. Like they all came over and hugged each other. It was like
Forced.
somebody said,
Go
"Go over
hug
and
them."
hug them."
Yeah.
Where
It was
with our
forced.
kids, it was just like that's just what they did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and they
Interesting.
probably were like, ooh, on Dance Moms,
They
hugged.
hug. Yeah, so we should hug.
We should
This is a hug
Yeah.
me point.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Time to hug. I wonder if they got the note, don't stand with your hand in front of your crotch,
Yeah.
a pyramid. Remember that note?
Yeah.
Good God. Okay, so Tammy thinks it's the parents' responsibility to rehearse their kids, not her 12-year-old. And then Lisa says, heavy is the head that wears the crown, Tammy. And then Corinne goes, but remember, Audrey didn't win any crowns.
So Sorry, that's funny.
Yep.
Okay, so when they arrive, they're met by a cheering crowd because clearly
Everybody
everyone
knows them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Crazy.
They haven't even been on TV yet.
No.
Do you know who Min reminds me of?
Who?
Sophia Lucia's mom.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
With the stretching and the
Yeah,
Waking her up at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She used to say, I wake her up. She wasn't allowed to go to sleepovers because she had to wake up at 4 a.m. to stretch every day.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, so they go
She
to...
wasn't allowed to eat much either, remember?
I don't remember that.
Her,
Sneak
oh
French
wait,
fries.
her
when
and
we'd be
Maddie.
down at the.
You know what they do? When they went to normal competitions together, Maddie would get 2 ice cream cones and 2 of everything, and say to her mom, "Oh, we're going to go eat in my room,"
Yeah.
and they would
Yeah,
eat that.
I do remember
And
that.
she wasn't lactose intolerant, like
Oh, I forgot the lactose intolerance.
she wasn't. They ate ice cream together.
There was
Okay.
a lot of that. Remember, someone wasn't allowed to swim.
Well, wasn't that all of them? Because chlorine was
No,
like...
well,
Yeah,
no,
but they
because of her
remember they would
hair.
go under the water if Abby would go past. So,
I
It's like,
didn't
no,
think Neil
she's
was
not
either.
allowed. She's
All right.
allergic to it. It's because
Yeah.
her hair would go boing.
yeah.
All right, so now in the dressing room, Mina comes out in her costume and she's warming up at the ballet bar, and her mom's holding her phone up here, and she's like, "Kick higher, kick higher, kick higher."
Kick a phone.
Yep.
What the hell?
So then Glow talks to Mina, tries to help her get into character. And then when they're going to stage, Min's like, "No drama queen, no drama queen, no drama queen," like yelling at her. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay.
Okay.
So then backstage, the kids give her words of encouragement, which seems very, very forced and familiar. That's what I'll say. So what did you guys think of the dance?
Of Venus?
Mm-hmm. The costume. First of all, the costume is beautiful.
Yep.
It's custom. We all know that.
First episode, they had custom.
I have a question about Swamp Witch. The title, like,
I'm feeling a little swamp witchy at times, you know?
where did that come?
I don't know.
From a little 8-year-old.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't she? I mean, she's
something
dark.
cute.
Yeah, I didn't get the
Okay.
starting off with Swamp Witch, eerie.
Usually when somebody's like a swamp witch, it's because like your mother looked like a swamp witch at competition last week.
Well,
Yeah, there was
that's how our
always-
dances were always
yeah,
named
like
and
they
picked.
were always a
So
dig.
that made no sense to me. And Mina's 8. She was in 8 and under. Like,
Yep.
what?
I thought she's a good little dancer. I think she's probably. I'm going to say this. I think she's one of the best dancers on the.
I do too.
The
Yeah.
whole.
Yeah.
I do
and she's
too.
the youngest.
Yeah.
Her technique is
Maybe
really
Swamp
good.
Witch, could that be a dig at Abby?
What makes you think
start
that?
out the very
What
first
would make you
solo
think
of
that?
the whole thing,
Not
Swamp
cute.
Witch? Why
I like
not
to dance.
I
go
think
for
she did really
gold or I don't? That just isn't odd.
Like
to me.
something cute with like pigtails or.
Swamp.
I
You
don't know,
said is
she's
that a
eight.
dig at Abby? Well, the thing that stood out to me was the slowed down dramatic camera.
Yeah, I thought that I wrote
When
that.
did they start doing that?
Just-
we never had that.
This
They were
Season 9,
like in
episode
slow
9,
motion.
or
Oh,
whatever.
it's
Season
just-
9, episode 1.
So they had slow down
Yeah.
camera angles, these dramatic things. They had, first of all, they had better lighting than we ever did. I want to talk to the manager. And they also had better cameras.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, ugh.
And we had those microphones that burned our back. Literally, I had burn marks on my back.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. There's packs. There's
Yeah.
mega packs.
They were big.
I threw a couple.
Same. I don't think the sound guy liked us very much.
Yeah,
but whatever.
Mina
Mina, she's
is
good
a
look.
darling little girl, good little dancer. I didn't love her first thing out. She's a swamp witch.
Yeah, she needed to be.
And
something.
she
had
I
to
like
be-
dark
And
dances,
she
though,
had to.
so I didn't
well, I
mind
do
the
too,
dance.
but not necessarily
For an
from
8-year-old.
8 and under.
Yeah.
She's a good little dancer.
That's just my.
My favorite.
We hear in the audience that Min said she felt no passion from Mina, and they're like, no, she killed it. And then in her interview, Glow says Mina could be amazing, and that performance wasn't amazing. I mean, again, when you go back and you rewatch the early episodes of Dance Moms, it's not this dramatic yet about like, oh, you
Yeah.
sucked.
And
It
she was 8 years old. She's 8.
Yeah,
it's
no,
not like
she
she's
was good.
16. I thought she
Yeah.
was very good.
So now back in the dressing room, the girls are getting ready for their group dance, and Ashlyn is fighting with her mom. And the moms are the only ones in the dressing room, so clearly someone told the kids to leave. And that Min reiterates it yesterday. Audrey refused to help Mina work on the group. And then everybody turns to attack Tammy, which we all know. We know that's direction from production. Somebody's holding up a big sign that says, like, fight with Tammy. And Tammy.
And then you can go to lunch.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Then you get a snack.
Yeah.
So then
They probably get filet mignon because we did not.
we sat on the floor.
Yes, for 3 seasons.
I mean, we're going to call this, we're airing of the grievances. We don't like
Yeah,
that.
right.
We
Change
sat on the
title.
floor.
So then Lisa accuses Tammy of being unsupportive of the leadership role. And then when Min tries to vent her frustrations, Tammy calls her ridiculous and a bitch. Keep this in mind for the next episode. She's like, you're a bitch. And then Roxy says, you swore at her. And then she's like, I didn't do that, but you're a bitch.
Can I back up about something with Ashlyn and her mom?
Oh, yeah.
Ashlyn tells her mom all the time on camera, you never give me confidence. You never support me. You never, and I feel bad for the kid.
Yeah.
And that she feels that way.
Yeah.
See, I don't. I see it the other way.
But that's what the kid
Yeah,
says.
I
Do
think
you
the
think
mom
that
is
mom
trying
would
to.
never give her kid confidence?
No, but this is what the kid's saying.
I know, but she's making up for her own miss.
Yeah, I think it's the kid, not the mom.
Yeah, I don't
They
blame
just like
Lisa.
fight.
I don't blame Lisa for that.
Yeah, I
mean, I don't think that's true. I think she wouldn't put up with all this crap if she wasn't giving her.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
go
I
ahead.
agree with because we have to be
We've been there.
involved
Yeah, right.
to
Of
put up with it.
course, yes.
So Tammy leaves. She storms off. She's tearing up. She says she's going to have a breakdown. Girl, it's episode 1.
I know. She's already having a breakdown. Holy
Listen.
shit.
God.
I know.
And they don't have to deal with a big woman like we did. Sorry.
Yeah. So now in her interview, Tammy says they're projecting their fear that their child isn't going to perform well on me because Audrey isn't making their children amazing. And then she says, Audrey doesn't have the ability to make them amazing. She doesn't have a magic wand. And she goes, I feel hurt because a bunch of adults are attacking my child. So Glow walks into the dressing room and finds Tammy in tears. And then Tammy's like, the moms are mean. They're blaming us if the group doesn't go well. And then Glow's like, it is not Audrey's responsibility to make this dance look good. It's mine. Don't make my landlord mad. And so the girls come back to the dressing room to start warming up, and Glow's telling Ashlyn to hurry so she can practice her left aerial. And then she says, I have all the confidence that you can do your left aerial. And she's like, you're not showing it. You never give me the confidence. You're never there for me. And she's trying to comfort her.
That is not nice of that little girl.
And then,
She's a lot.
Glow's like, you are upsetting your daughter. And so Ashlyn starts doing her makeup, or Lisa starts doing Ashlyn's makeup. And she goes, I can't do your makeup if you're crying. You can't because it doesn't
Yeah,
stick.
Exactly.
And then she goes, well, maybe don't make me cry. And then she goes, you're using a beauty blender with the wrong thing.
Yeah, you don't use
Well,
a
like, first
beauty
of all,
blender for that. Yeah.
How old is this little girl? Why isn't she doing her own makeup?
Yeah.
Oh,
She's
wow.
11. Sorry.
Okay, sorry. I still was doing makeup because I was.
Yeah, because we were particular.
We like to. We like to, but the kids could.
Yeah.
But we
Sorry.
liked to.
Bless you. Or was that you?
No,
Or was that
that's
a
the dog
Let's not pay
dying.
attention. Go away.
So Glow's trying to give Ashlyn words of encouragement. She's practicing her left aerial. She's still unsuccessful. And then Glow says to Ashlyn, I'm okay with you messing up, but I'm not okay with you saying you tried when you didn't. Right, so now the girls are getting ready to get on stage, and she's like, Glow is like, this is the first time the world is going to see you at this dance competition in New Jersey. You go out and you show the New Jersey world that you are a force to be reckoned with. Okay, I'm going to tell you, I could not take the breaking glass sound that they
Wait.
used all through that.
Yeah.
Why were they allowed to do that?
I was going to say that because we weren't allowed to have any kind of
Because
stuff on the stage.
Like 2 minutes,
Yeah.
right?
And who's cleaning that? I mean, we know PAs are cleaning it up.
I mean,
but-
there was stuff
Yeah, it was a lot.
everywhere.
Because there's only, I think you have 2 minutes
Yes.
to put a prop on and 2 minutes
Yes,
or
that is
less.
correct. Unless you pay extra, which obviously we know. But they don't pay for anything. Like, what are they paying for the glass?
No.
But I was dead with all the broken glass. And also, The one thing I will say is I'm so glad they had a shitty prop because do you guys remember the Barbie box?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm glad that this prop looked like shit.
But the sound
Yeah.
effects were hilarious. I'm like,
And the
it was a
slow,
lot.
dramatic, like glass in the,
The
air.
slow-mo, they don't need it. They're forcing it too hard.
Lord
They're
have
trying
mercy.
too hard to make
Yeah.
everybody, oh my God. Just let it go, let it play.
yes.
Yeah, I have to say, I personally didn't think that they were that together in this
No,
number.
and they did a lot of solos too, I think. And then what they did together were not, it was not together.
The other thing that was annoying is that when they showed Ashlyn putting her hand down when she did her left aerial, and they did this through the whole thing, is they would put that spotlight on them, like so that you knew
Where to look.
where to look. And I'm like, oh boy.
Did you find that the dance was a lot long? Our dances used to be like a
Water's here.
minute
They want it.
and a half? Yeah.
And that was a long, unless they just, because they did
I
slow-mo.
think because the slow motion dragged it out.
Yeah.
I don't think because Melissa, they're just doing 2 dances. I don't think they were doing 3-minute numbers.
No.
Because obviously,
It was this long, because they did slow-mo.
yeah.
Yeah.
So now Mina gets first in the petite category, and the group places 7.
6, I thought.
Well, it says 6, but the audience footage from that day actually says it was 7th. I don't think we ever got 7th. I'm just saying.
Ever.
Except for that one dance.
Well, we never had 7 people competing against us
That
after
could be used. No, season 1 we did.
season 1 and 2. Yeah.
So now the girls are worried that Glow will be mad at them. She walks in, she congratulates Mina, she expresses disappointment in the group, and then she calls out Ashlyn about her left aerial, putting her hands down, and then she's like, Audrey, you were amazing. And then she says to the girls, I think you should all thank Audrey for carrying the dance. And I'm like, oh man.
That's a lot. That's not.
No. Yeah.
The way I see it, or do you want us to interject or no?
Yeah.
Just keep
Go on.
Is she set Ashlyn up to fail. Ashlyn was not, it was obvious from watching.
With the left aerial?
Yeah, why would she do that?
Yeah, but
that she was not going to get it.
Yeah.
Okay,
It was
Right.
obvious.
That was well, they did that to
So
all our kids all the
why
time.
set her up
but
to
didn't
fail?
they say that everyone in the group had to do a left aerial? I only saw her do it.
Me too, because she only did it herself.
She was the only one that did
So
it.
she could've did it right.
If she was the only one in the group
Yeah.
that couldn't do a side aerial, why is she the only one that had it in the
She could do a right
choreography?
aerial, but not a left.
Yeah,
And
so
if
why
somebody else could do the left,
I didn't
make
even
them
notice.
do
I
it.
thought they all did it.
No, she was the only one.
She's the only one.
Yeah, they set her up to fail. If I were
course.
that mother, if I were Lisa,
I would have said no.
I would have
Well, I would have flipped out,
tried
and then it
hard
would
to
make me
put my
look
foot
stupid.
down. Right.
Yeah.
But that's when, as a parent, you need to step in and don't let your child be set up to fail.
But okay, you're forgetting. We tried to do that.
Well, that's what I'm
I
saying.
did
but
that
and we
every
did do that.
episode,
Yeah,
and I looked
Lisa
like an idiot.
did not.
No.
That's true.
She took all the berating
That's
from
true.
her daughter and Glow now and
Yep.
the other moms now.
So here's the
Yeah,
rub.
Lisa
So
said
Glow,
that she
the
needed to
moms
stand up.
call out Glow for the special treatment towards Audrey because she didn't lead the dance to first place. And she insists that as the leader, she should take the fall, and she immediately starts crying. Nobody even hit her with a person. She's crying. She's like, teacher.
This is, yeah. She literally was crying.
And so then Glow's like, well, I wonder if the problem was that the dance was too challenging, or did I choose the wrong students for this team? Was Abby right? Is everyone replaceable?
I could see Glow getting upset though.
Yeah.
You know, like I think she just had such like high expectations and like expecting them to do well and stuff, and it's her first
But it's not her group.
episode, and you know, and then
The pressure.
Yeah, I think I would have probably been upset too.
All right. So, did you guys have a favorite dance?
Little me.
I like the solo, yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought Mina's was good. I thought
I
that
agree.
Shattered was a lot. Like
Yeah.
you couldn't focus on the dance. I was looking at the prop and the crap falling off.
yeah. Which adult had the worst outfit? Who's at the top of the pyramid for terrible outfit?
Well, who's the
Okay, the belly shirt girl.
Okay.
Yes.
We
Hello.
haven't even gotten into the belly shirt. We're going to unpack that in the next episode. We all have thoughts, feelings, and emotions about that belly
Yeah.
shirt.
I mean, seriously, like who wears a belly shirt to the dance studio?
Well, she
Unless
said
you're a
all
kid.
the-
Of a 12-year-old or 11-year-old.
She would say that you're jealous
Yeah.
because she said all the moms are jealous of her belly shirt.
Yeah.
I am not jealous of your
I'm
belly
not
shirt.
jealous.
I don't think.
I don't know. I might be a little bit. Just saying.
All right,
She's
so
a
Well,
mom.
you
For
could
God's
wear
sake.
one, you just won't because it's inappropriate.
Exactly.
go.
There you go.
I could wear a belly shirt.
Yeah,
Yes,
but you
you could.
wouldn't.
But you wouldn't.
I wouldn't. No. Like I get nervous if there's like a gap between my jeans and my bottom of my shirt. I'm like, oh god, no, I can't do
Put
that.
a cami.
I can't. Like, yeah, yeah. All right. Did any person have a felony? Like that's like a bad behavior thing.
Yeah. I mean, I think the mom of Audrey's mom, I think, is just rude to all the moms. She just thinks she's better than
Yeah,
everybody
I
else.
think Audrey's mom has a felony and that she knows her kid's never getting kicked off that team because she houses Glow.
And she can do no wrong.
Right, you know what I mean? She has that in her back pocket. I'm not
I
going
think
anywhere.
the little blonde girl had one because she was mean to her mom.
She
Yeah.
was mean to her
She
mom.
was very disrespectful to her mom, I thought.
Yeah.
So I'm
and I
confident
like
to her.
Ashlyn. I think she's cute,
Yeah, but she was
but
not,
she has
she
a
was
mouth.
not very
I didn't
nice to her
love
mom.
that.
She's spoiled.
You're right.
Yeah. Did you guys have any like your favorite moment? Was there anything that made you laugh or that you liked?
My
or...
favorite moment when it was over.
That's what I was going to say.
Same.
I was like, oh my
When
God.
I saw the credits coming up, I was like,
my
oh God, I made it through.
One down. 2 down.
You know what? That is a great question. I can't think of anything. Sometimes, like when we would watch our episodes back when, something would come up and I'm like, oh, that was kind of funny. But at the
No.
time, you don't
There
think
are
it's
so
funny.
many things that were funny,
But
we
you don't
were
think it.
maniacs in the funniest way.
Sorry, Doris.
In the funniest way, maniacs. Okay.
I don't think anything was funny.
I
Tell
don't-
me, what do you think was funny?
No, nothing. I was
Nothing
going to
was
skip past
funny.
this because we
Yeah.
have a
Yeah.
couple of fun questions for us, and then
Okay.
we'll wrap it up.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, these are questions that people have called in to our speak pipe and asked. I'll play like 2.
Speed pipe?
Speak
great.
pipe. It's where people can call in.
Cool.
They asked the question.
Yeah, so we
instead
can
of
hear their
writing it,
voice.
so we hear them.
That's so cute. A speak pipe.
Yeah.
love it.
Okay, so here's a cute question.
Okay.
Okay, you ready? It's from Gracie Skeens. Let me turn up.
Oh, skis!
Oh,
That's
Skeens,
it.
that's our big baseball player. Our big
He's our
pitcher.
pitcher.
Oh, yeah.
I
well,
don't
they're
go to
probably
those
not.
games.
Pirates.
I don't go.
Okay.
Sorry.
On Dance Moms, who did the kids' hair?
The moms.
Moms.
She sounds
Gia
so
did-
cute. Gracie
Maddie
has
did
the
her own,
cutest
but-
voice.
Gia
Mostly.
did.
They
Kenzie
only
sometimes.
got their hair done special by our makeup artist if it was something really
If they had
Weird.
a weird thing.
Yeah.
Remember
But
when they
we
did
had
that,
to do
like
the
that-
French twist.
Yeah.
And
French
we
twist.
had to do it, and we had to have it done in the morning. I remember getting up at 4 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
to get their makeup
Yeah.
on and their
Yep.
hair done.
But they didn't want like the makeup artists or the hair people to do their hair because they wanted us to fail,
Yeah,
like
to
have a
struggle.
hair failure or
Same
something.
thing. The
you
rat and the
know?
snood, we did those.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
lovely.
I enjoyed doing the hair.
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
remember when you got in trouble for curling Kendall's hair incorrectly with a curling iron? Because you would do it like from
opposite
here
way.
down instead of the bottom up, and she went ballistic on you one day in your life.
Like she knew. Because
Meanwhile, I don't think she ever did her hair.
Remember
She used to call me
to go blow
to
dry
go
her
to
hair
her house to blow dry her hair.
before Dance Moms.
Did you do it?
No, I didn't do it. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
No,
That's why she
Melissa,
hates me.
she didn't. Take note.
I never did
Because
that.
she went.
I
Got on the phone
never.
with you and called Melissa.
I never did her hair or
No, that's
her makeup
funny.
or
I didn't know that.
anything like that. Or iron.
Remember some of the stuff she asked you to do that you're
Oh, yeah.
like, I did not do that.
No, she asked me to pump stuff.
Ew, wow.
Melissa
did not.
cannot. Do you think I can't hold a secret? She cannot not say something. We're like,
true.
Don't say it. She's like,
Well, it's true.
I just have to say it. I just have to say it.
Gotta say it.
I just have to say it. Okay, this is from Anonymous. You ready?
Anonymous.
Hi, my question is, are you guys divas?
well, that's a good question.
like to be.
I'm only a
I
diva
see
with
why
my
you wanted
husband.
to remain anonymous.
No.
I
don't
think
think-
we have diva moments.
Yeah.
I think in our life, and this is just me, my opinion, we're not divas. We're moms. We
We
want
go to
what's best
grocery
for our
store.
kids
We-
and our friends, and we're just trying to live our life and be normal moms, not divas.
totally not.
I think though that
I'm not a diva.
I think. Well, hold on. No, like I mean this in the nicest way possible. I think we all have certain things that we are divas about. You just said we were particular about our girl's hair. Yes, I would have been a diva about that. No, you're not doing her hair. I will do it. Or, you know, I only like this shampoo or whatever. So I think everyone has a diva moment in the world because you're particular.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of, but are we divas? I don't think so.
We all go to
I
the
don't
grocery
think
store.
so.
Like Christy said to me
Oh
the
my
other day,
God.
someone came up to her and said, "Oh my God, you actually go to the grocery store?"
Like you do like real life errands.
Oh
like,
my-
Like
somebody
a
who works at the grocery store.
I'm like, yeah. I mean,
I wish I didn't have to go to the grocery store.
Hey,
It
I do
depends.
Walmart delivery. I don't go to the grocery store, so maybe I'm a diva.
Diva. It depends on your definition of diva.
Yeah.
Like, we have diva moments. Like, I don't like to go out without makeup. That's just me.
We know.
But some people might say, "Oh my God, what a diva!" No, it doesn't make me a diva.
No.
It makes
just
me
You.
Pain in the ass.
it's just you.
I don't know what, but yeah,
Pain in the ass.
pain in the ass.
Pain in the ass. All right, we'll do one more and then we'll wrap it up.
Okay.
Okay. This is from
Speak pipe.
JC.
Hi, Christy. Hi, Kelly. Growing up, I played competitive soccer, and my friends on the team, we all grew up watching Dance Moms as we were the same age as the girls.
Yeah.
We always felt that we could have a show called Soccer Moms, as we're still close friends today, just like your girls. And at times, as you can imagine, things would get a little crazy. Do you think a show other than Dance Moms for a different sport would have done as well? Love you, bitches.
That's cute.
Well, they obviously called into Back to the Bar because they were talking the two of us.
That's cute.
They did try to do another show. They tried to do Ice Moms, but the problem with that show, and I think it would have been with Gym Moms too, maybe Cheer Moms might have worked, I don't know, is that they have federations, like overarching federations, and the federations were like, nope, if you do anything like this, because Dance Moms was so controversial, they wouldn't have been allowed to compete like in that whatever. So do I think other shows could have gone? Yeah.
I think they could have had one for any sport.
Exactly.
My son's in hockey. Like, they could have been hockey dads, you know, because they were crazy as us.
Yeah.
Any parent and child and competition. That's the three.
Yeah.
The one thing I will
Kid,
say about dance,
Parent
though,
and competition and other parents, it makes for
yeah.
trouble.
But the one thing I will say about Dance Moms that I think made everybody kind of like, oh, was the pageantry of it, like the makeup and the rhinestones and like there was something about it, because like when you go to play soccer you're in a messy bun, where when our girls are on stage they're transformed into these glamazons, if you will, because remember everybody used to compare us to toddlers and tiaras, and we're like, no, different. So
yeah, that's true.
but I do think that there could have been other ones. I just don't think
Yeah, absolutely, I do. But you know what? There's only one Abby.
thank God.
Let's face
God.
it. You know what I mean?
God.
She really.
And there's only one Christy, Jill, Kelly.
That's right.
Melissa,
Well,
just
what I'm
saying.
saying, she pulled it out of us. And it was easy because we cared for our kids. We were passionate about what we did, and she was an asshole. So you have to have
Tell us
an
how you feel.
asshole coach who knows how to push buttons. Otherwise,
Yeah, it would be boring.
Which she said. I didn't say that. She said that.
Just like Cheer. Cheer
Everybody
Cheer
knows,
did
right?
really well because she didn't take shit.
Oh,
You know, even though they're not on anymore.
I
because
never saw
there's
that.
bad things
I didn't watch it
happen.
either.
But yeah.
All right, well, that is it.
Yay!
Episode. We hope you guys loved it. We'll link SpeakPipe. You know, we're gonna be dropping episodes for the next couple of weeks. If you happen to be catching this in the earlier days, you could call in with a question. Maybe you'll get picked. And we're gonna be back in new jammies and maybe a snack.
I need a snack.
We always need a snack.
All right.
All right.
Bye.